it's a hurricane, it's over before you know it. Why you shaking? We're a dynasty in the making. We're the royalty, now we're breaking down the enemy. Move over for the soldiers. Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory. Yeah, we've waited for our time to come, calculated everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you're facing one. Can you hear them? Yeah, it's all for us. You believe them? Yeah, it's serious. Hear the siren. We're victorious. I'm telling you. Can I get a hell yeah? Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the hometown cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory. Pushing my love to the limit. A storm is rolling and the engine's rolling in. Every day just turn to hours, turn to minutes. Yeah, this feeling is waking me up. I want some of that, can't get enough. Just walking the line of day and night. Turn my soul on fire, and then come by. I'm saving my love when I hit the ground. Right now we gotta get it started. It's only just begun, breaking free like the rebel hearted. It's only just begun. it's only just begun. To you, turn to dust. I keep chasing a temptation, saving my soul for a brighter day. This feeling is waking me up, I won't simmer down, can't get enough. I'm working the line day and night, I wanna feel the rush. Throwing my soul in the fire, I'm calling my goals for higher. I'm saving my love for when I hit the ground. Right now we gotta get it started. It's only just begun, breaking free like the rebel hearted. It's only just begun. We gon' run out of steam, we keep the hustle in play. And now time is come, we're on up, we gotta get it started. And it's only just begun. Keep the moment waiting. They'll get the flame while it's hot. We're picking up the pieces, and if we drop, we'll bring the house down. Yeah, and the storm is rising high, and I feel it crashing waves. We're on the night, we're on the night. When we hit the ground. It's only just begun.
They know I'm locked in. I'll make it to the end, I got no options. Putting in the work, yeah, I'm clocked in. I gotta let them know I'm in that mode. I'm in that mode. I'm in that mode.
There's no bad feeling, I know I'm back in that mode. Locked in, ready, focus, no excuses. That mode.
Gotta go. Beast mode. Fight mode. Belief mode. Work mode. God mode. I gotta grow need the best for this.
Try shutting me down, try counting me out, try shutting me down. Look who's untouchable now.
I'm out in the field, back on the road, passing the steel, ready to go. Now it's time for the reckoning. My arena, you're stepping in. Something new to recommend. Once you start and you're stopping it.
Try shutting me down, try counting me out, try shutting me down. Look who's untouchable now. Still blood on my veins. You know I'm the king. Yeah, I'm the king. Look who's untouchable now.
Feeling incredible, credible. Can't get on my level now. You could be the devil, but look who's untouchable, now. Feeling incredible, credible. Get on my level now. You could be the devil, but look who's untouchable now. Just try to stop me. Just try to stop me. Just try to stop me. Yeah. Just try to stop me. Just try to stop me. Just try to stop me.
Try shutting me down, try counting me out, try shutting me down. Look who's untouchable now.
I know some of you are tired of
Still
being
blood
this.
on my veins.
Being told you can't
You
achieve
know I'm
your
the
dreams.
king.
That the things in life you want to do,
I'm
you
the
can't do.
king.
I know you are tired of
Who's
hearing that.
untouchable
That is
now?
why I'm talking to you today. Because today, I want you to fight back. Fight back for what you believe in. Fight back for what you want to achieve. Fight for your dreams, fight for your goal.
I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That I choose between selling for average and fighting for greatness. I will fight. This ain't no cheat code, this is beast mode. No shortcuts, just the hard road. When your hero needs a hero, you become your own. Built brick from the fire, forged in stone. No fear, this is battle born calm. I train in storms so I can walk through bombs. Prepared for the war, even in peace. I sharpen my mind while the restless sleep. Every scar on my skin, that's a lesson earned. Every loss lit a fire, now I watch it burn. I don't quit, no roll, no flinch, no run. If I fight until the war is won. I fight for my name, for my bloodlines rise. For my future, for the fire, and never dies. For the honor I carry, for the truth in my chest. For the man in the mirror who refuses to rest. I don't break, I get better. I don't retreat, I remember the mission, the reason, the pain, the vice. When forced to choose peace or pay the price, I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't sit right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. Best believe I'm my toughest skeptic. I prove myself wrong just for breakfast. The little voice in my head gets muted. The big voice in my heart yells, do it. When the pain gets louder than my thoughts. When doubt creeps in the shadows, remember what's the bar. Remember all the battles that I fought. Just to learn all needs can't be bought. I'm not here to be perfect, I'm here to be relentless. If I'm still standing, I'm swinging for the fences. Submission isn't in the character. Picking backs and hanging home is not what I'm prepared for. Know the beat, hard minute still won't clutch my pearls. Self-made beast. The only time I nail is for bicep curls. I'll scratch, I'll bite, I'll do what it takes. There's no optic, question of my answer never was an option, and I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't sit right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I
our time, we're going all the way. Go big or go home. One crown, one throne. Go on the extra mile. Nothing's gonna stop us, can't stop us now. We're going all the way. All the way. It's our time, we're going all the way. All the way. Let's go. It's the moment, it's our time, we're going all the way. Better back down, you're in my domain. Got the whole crowd screaming out our name. It's a blowout, it's a hurricane. It's over before you know it. Why you shaking? We're a dynasty in the making. We're the royalty. Now we're breaking down the enemy. Move over. The soldiers. Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the whole town cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory. Yeah, we've waited for our time to come. Calculated everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you're facing one. Can you hear them? Yeah, it's all for us. You believe them? Yeah, it's serious. Hear the siren. We're victorious. I'm telling you. Can I get a hell yeah? Take a swing, I can take a hit. If we die, it's fine, we live for this. It's all for this. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. We celebrate with the city tonight. Hear the whole town cheer, it's the ultimate high. For the glory, we do it for the glory. You're the chaser, I'm the eraser. I ruin your record, I'll back it, I'll break ya. I cut like a razor, so call the trophy engraver. I'm gonna get it, wait till I win it. God, I'm so glad to be in it. Can't wait to see that we did it. This is my life and I live it. Ready to give it my all when you fall back. Taking advantage of all that. Demons on average are so bad. Playing short hand at your team scratch. Time to assess all the damages. I knew that you couldn't handle this. It takes a man to stand up to the king, and unfortunately you were bandages. We're gonna stand on top with our hands in the sky. Gonna raise our cup to the stadium lights. For the glory, for the glory. so down, pushing the luck, pushing my luck to the limit. A storm is rolling in, the engine's tolling in. Every day just turn to hours, turn to minutes. Yeah. This feeling is waking me up. I want some down, can't get enough. Don't walk in the line day and night till I feel the rubs. Turn my soul on fire, and they're gone for higher. I'm saving my love when I hit the ground. Right now we gotta get it started. It's only just begun. Breaking free like the rebel hearted. It's only just begun. We run out of steam, we keep the hustle in clean. And our time is coming on up. We gotta get it started. And it's only just begun. It's only just begun. Bad blood weather, love and lust is all or nothing till you turn to dust. I keep chasing a temptation, saving my soul for a brighter day. This feeling is waking me up. I want some down, can't get enough. I'm working the line day and night. I wanna feel the rush, throwing my soul in the fire. I'm calling my goals are higher. I'm saving my love for when I hear the prayer. Right now we gotta get it started. It's only just begun. Breaking free like the rebel hearted. It's only just begun. We run out of steam, we keep the hustle in clean. And our time is coming on up. We gotta get it started. And it's only just begun. Keep the moment waiting. Get the flame while it's hot. We're picking up the pieces, and if we drop, wanna bring the house down. Yeah. And the storm is rising high, and I feel a crashing waves. We're all the night, we're all the night. When we hit the ground, right now we gotta get it started. So down, pushing the luck, pushing my luck to the limit. A storm's rolling in.
show them that I'm in that mode. Gotta keep on going forward, I can never break. My body wants to quit, my mind is in the race. Made a promise to myself that I would never quit. Cause when you're fighting for your dreams, you'll take another hit. They can knock me down, but they can never knock me out. Gonna keep on going strong, cause time is running out. Got too many counting on me, you can't count me out. Yeah, I'm breaking my own records, you can't break me down. To get to where I'm going, yeah, I gotta go. Beast mode, fight mode, belief mode, work mode, God mode. I gotta grow, feel like I'm unstoppable. Never losing focus, I'm in that mode, that mode, that mode. No excuses, I'm in that mode, that mode, that mode. Yeah, I'm in that mode. Yeah, nothing can stop me, I'll always overcome. I won't stop till I'm finished, I'm fighting till it's done. Giving whatever it takes to win, I'll overcome. Pushing through the pain, I know my story is just begun. I'm gonna grind it out, they can never count me out. Say I was down and I look at me, boss shining out. Pressure makes the diamond, my set needed refining. I'm in that mode, see that mountain, let's get to climbing. Yeah, they see all the things I overcame. Can't see the time I put in, they ain't see the pain. Gotta get it by any means, I'll never break. Grinding, this is what it takes. Show 'em that I gotta go. Beast mode, fight mode, belief mode, work mode, God mode. I gotta grow, feel like I'm unstoppable. Never losing focus, I'm in that mode, that mode, that mode. No excuses, I'm in that mode, that mode, that mode. I'm all suited up, I'm ready for war. Walking through fire, I kick in the door. Don't know who you're messing with, your haters are catalysts. So don't get competitive, cause I'll be the best for this. Shutting me down, try counting me out. Shutting me down, look who's untouchable now. I'm out in the field, back on the road, punching the steel, ready to go. Now it's time for the reckoning. My arena, you're stepping in, something I wanna recommend. Once you start, ain't no stopping it. Try shutting me down, try counting me out. Try shutting me down, look who's untouchable now. Still blood on my rings, you know I'm the king. Yeah, I'm the king. Look who's untouchable now. Feeling incredible, credible. Can't get on my level now. You could be the devil, but look who's untouchable, look who's untouchable now. Feeling incredible, credible. Get on my level now. You could be the devil, but look who's untouchable now. Just try to stop me, just try to stop me, just try to stop me. Yeah, just try to stop me, just try to stop me, just try to stop me. Try shutting me down, try counting me out. Try shutting me down, look who's untouchable now.
I know some of you are tired of being victims. Tired of being told you can't achieve your dreams. The things in life you want to do, you can't do. I know you are tired of hearing that. That is why I'm talking to you today.
Because today, I want you to fight back. Fight back for what you believe in. Fight back for what you want to achieve. Fight for your dreams, fight for your goal.
I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. If I had to choose between selling for average and fighting for greatness, I will fight. This ain't no cheat code, this is beast mode. No shortcuts, just the hard road. When your hero needs a hero, you become your own. Build grit from the fire, forge and stone. No fear, this is battle-born calm. I trained in storms so I can walk through bombs. Prepared for the war, even in peace. I sharpen my mind while the restless sleep. Every scar on my skin, that's a lesson earned. Every loss lit a fire, now I watch it burn. I don't quit, don't fold, don't flinch, don't run. If I fight until the war is won. I fight for my name, for my bloodlines rise. For my future, for the fire that never dies. For the honor I carry, for the truth in my chest. For the man in the mirror who refuses to rest. I don't break, I get better. I don't retreat, I remember the mission, the reason, the pain, the vice. When forced to choose peace or pay the price, I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't sit right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. Best believe I'm my toughest skeptic. I prove myself wrong just for breakfast. The little voice in my head gets muted. The big voice in my heart yells, do it. When the pain gets louder than my thoughts, when doubt creeps in the shadows, remember where's the ball. Remember all the battles that I fought, just to learn all needs can't be bought. I'm not here to be perfect, I'm here to be relentless. If I'm still standing, I'm swinging for the fences. Submission isn't in their character. Backing backs and hanging home is not what I'm prepared for. No defeat, heart made of steel, won't clutch my pearls. Self-made beast, the only time I kneel is for bicep curls. I'll scratch, I'll bite, I'll do what it takes. There's no optic, quit's not my answer. Never was an option, I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't sit right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. I'll fight it. I'll crawl to my right. I'll push with all my might. I'll do what it takes. There's no option. Quit's not my answer. Never was an option. I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. They won't see right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight. I choose fight.
Scores in for the touchdown. He's all the way out to midfield. He's going to take this one down to the 5 touchdown. On this time in the end zone.
limit, still standing. Waiting for this moment, better take advantage. Think you falling off? Show them your balance. Show them your passion. Move forward, not back. Go hard, be effortless, confident. Off the ground might be safer now, we ain't pedaling. Keep control, we ain't settling. Keep it going to the very end. Till you win, gotta try again. Ain't no limits, we gon' get it in. Hey. Start it up, we finish. Never running out of energy. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I ain't limit. Coming to get it and pushing the limits. You better pray we ain't come to play. Went on a mission, you turn on your vision. Now I can't hear what I hate to say. Didn't believe they didn't need. Now they can see what time it is. Infinity, now you can see. High in the hills where I'm trying to live. Tell me how long this lasted. Never mind, we ain't waiting away. Chasing great, can't be jogging in place. If it ain't helping, it's taking away. You ain't helping, you just in the way. Limitless range, we take it to space. Chasing a dream, you can't relate. Time's ticking, I cannot be late. Start it up, we finish. Never running out of energy. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I ain't limitless. Limitless. Start it up, we finish. Limitless. Never running out of energy. Limitless. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I ain't limitless. Limitless. Start it up, we finish. Limitless, never running out of energy. Limitless, keep it going till we finish. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I ain't limitless. No boundaries, no end, no limits. Nothing is easy, and everything is earned. Be the last one standing. Be the best out. Be limitless. Limitless. Start it up, we finish. Limitless. Never running out of energy. Limitless. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I ain't limitless. Limitless. Start it up, we finish. Limitless. Never running out of energy. Limitless. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going till we finish. Keep it going, I ain't limitless.
Look at the right side. Set on everybody. Everything's over. 945. Next time. Houston, Texas. Big Sam. Where the state open. Kincaid. I am Matthew Russell. I will have your play by play. You be Kincaid office. Get my name is Matthew right now. The big play. The shit is so commentary. The man. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy working with you. I don't have to know it all, but I do this. I can't deal with it.
I could give you my, I give you my job, all my stuff that I work for. That's about my credit as far as.
So something happened with the rain in the rack. So
Okay.
your audio's been distorted this whole time. We're gonna go straight to the camera. You're not gonna hear yourself now again.
Okay.
When we come back, apologize for any for the audio issue with the we had rain come down and mess with the equipment, and then just get back into the show. Okay, when we come back. Welcome back to Game On Sports Network, ladies and gentlemen, where Parish Episcopal is taking on Houston Kincaid. My name is Matthew Bryce. I'll have your play-by-play. Jim Dixon will have your color commentary. We want to apologize for the technical difficulties. We are dealing with rain, and that has caused some technical issues. So we apologize if you couldn't hear us. We'll be back in just a moment. Game On
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Friday Night Lights is back. Welcome to our varsity football home opener at Siegel Field here at Barnhart Stadium. Tonight's contest features a matchup between the Parish Episcopal Panthers and your Kincaid Falcons.
We're ready to roll.
Logan Lucero, Grayson Bowers, Kingston Thornton, Jonathan Phillips, and Luke Robbins. Those are your Parish Episcopal captains. And then, for Kincaid, you got Ross Wynn, Miles Camarna, Nate Chambers, and Wayne Shanks Jr. And Kincaid went up to Colorado, had a game last week against one of the premier private schools up in Denver. And back home ready to face Parish. And Kincaid winning the toss. They defer to the second half. Parish is going to receive.
That seems to be a theme on the year.
All Saints did that last week as the captains exchanged pleasantries. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our nation's anthem. And we will be right back right after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask you to please rise if you are able and to direct your attention to the middle of the field for tonight's national anthem, sung by Kincaid's very own Atia Abishina.
And bright stars through the
here at Kincaid School. And the weather did not scare anyone away, Jim. It is a lively and packed house. The atmosphere is electric.
Yeah, and I am always impressed by the talent level that we see at these schools with the renditions of the national anthem and the like. It's incredible.
It truly is. And one thing we're going to see, Jim, besides great coaching, head coaching from Coach Larned and Coach Novikov, we're going to see a chess match this season. And I believe the biggest chess match is when the Parish defense is on the field. The defensive coaches, Coach Albaroa, Coach Lucero, they're going to have to play chess with the offensive coordinator over Kincaid. The Kincaid offensive coordinator, ladies and gentlemen, is Reggie McNeil, former Texas A&M quarterback, former Lufkin Panther, and 2001 5A Division II state champion MVP. Reggie McNeil, he is coaching the quarterback's coach. He is the quarterback's coach and the offensive coordinator here at Kincaid.
He's not coaching. He was down flipping burgers. These guys wear many hats down here.
Well, if Reggie was flipping burgers, he's doing everything here at Kincaid.
He takes chief cook and bottle washer, does everything.
Alex Magic kicking off for Kincaid. Harrison Phillips, Jackson McKinney back to receive the kick. And there is McKinney. He has it, dances a little bit, going to be wrapped up, thrown out of bounds right there at the 18-yard line. And that's where the Panthers will take over.
Yeah, McKinney couldn't get anybody to bite on that move just on the 12. He kind of dropped that back leg and was hoping to get somebody to bite outside on it. They just stayed in their lanes. Good discipline on the kick team.
Lane integrity on the kick team. It is a real thing, and you saw it right there. Logan Lucero, you see him wearing number 11. He's going to try it out at quarterback. Lucero, a great-looking sophomore. Joining him in the backfield, that's number 5, Dorian Vaughn. Jackson McKinney at the bottom of your screen wearing number 0. And there's a snap to Lucero. Going to quick pass to McKinney. McKinney gets a couple of blocks, but nothing doing. And they're going to say he got about a half a yard. It's going to bring it to second and 9.5, Jim.
Got a little gain on that, and that whole secondary swarm. And you got to wonder, is conditioning going to hold up for Kincaid to play that aggressive the entire game? But outstanding defense so far.
Miles McClain and Jonathan Phillips also getting the start, but subbing in real quick, the freshman, Reed Cave, number 18, in the slot. You see him at the top of the screen now. Going to hand it to McKinney. Breaks the tackle. McKinney got some room. McKinney turning it on. McKinney at midfield. Got a man, 2 men to beat. They're going to push. Snap to Lucero. Going to go outside. And that's his man. Dancing. Gets a couple of yards. That's number 3, Jonathan Phillips, the senior and one of the captains. And you'll see him line up at quarterback from time to time as well.
Yeah, Phillips does everything. He probably drives the bus. That kid, he is all over the field, but great athlete, great player, just really couldn't get anything going. And we talked about this, the skill sets that we saw last week against All Saints, just nothing given for him.
There's McClain in motion. McClain's going to get the catch. McClain has it, and they got him wrapped up real quick. And he's going to lose a yard, bringing it back to about 3rd and 9. And Miles McClain. We're going to go down some of the offensive line starters. You got number 51, Will Davis. Number 53, Ryder Wiedenbaker, excuse me. And we're going to get back to the offensive line after this play. Lucero barking out signals. He's doing a hold. Starting at left tackle is number 60, Cale Crombie. And right next to him, snap. Lucero's got time. Going to go outside. Caught. Oh, couldn't hold it in. That was number 10, Charlie Pettit, the sophomore, bringing us to 4th down. And Jim Parish with a chance right there.
Yeah, he led Pettit out. Pettit had it in his hands and just couldn't get turned around and hold the ball in. drifted out of bounds on him. But that was open for him.
Number 70, Aiden Lockie, and 75, Zypher York, also starting on the offensive line for Parish. As they line up 4th and 9, they're going to go for it. Right here at the Kincaid 27. Snap the loose arrow, he's got it. A little bit of time. Outside, Miles McClain to catch. McClain trying to get upfield, and he cannot. Thrown for no gain, and it's a turnover on downs for Parish. Parish had something promising, and the drive stalls.
Yeah, that's really got to play into the emotion of Kincaid right now. The Falcons, they're swarming the ball. They're very aggressive on defense. See if it converts to offense. But when you can hold Parish to 4 down and keep them out the doorstep as they did, that's a pretty good step.
Parish defense now on the field. Number 54, Steele Roy, anchoring that 3-man down line. Right next to him, number 33, Brecklin Rogers. Number 23, Luke Robbins. At linebacker, you see number 13, Davis Martin, the sophomore. And next to him, number 21, Chance Holman getting the start, the junior. And Kincaid on offense now. You see the snap, they hand it off. A little bit of room, nothing doing. Hammer laid down real quick. That was number 8, Luke Johnson, the safety. Coming up and delivering a blow on number 23, Wayne Shanks Jr.
Yeah, Johnson came in off the edge right that hole. Nice little gain for him of 5 yards, but good stop. They're gonna see if they can get that to open up on that interior, and see if they can get that box to collapse a little bit and then work those edges.
Luke Johnson, Johnny Ginsberg, those are your safeties. Your cornerbacks, number 2, Kingston Thornton, the senior, and the sophomore Carter Thornton. You see him at the top of the screen, number 7. And the quarterback for Kincaid, Ross Wynn, very good quarterback. Going to hand it off to Shanks. Got a little bit of room, gained about 2 yards, and then there's that Parish defense coming up big. Right there, holding him to about 1 yard. And right there, leading the way, that was Davis Martin. He was all over the field last week against All Saints. And excuse me, he did get 4. He fell forward. It's going to bring it to 3rd and 2, Jim.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last week with that defense playing very good unit defense, and still holds true today.
And 3rd and 2. And Shanks walks in with the play. He's going to line up at quarterback. A little bit of a jumbo formation. Full house backfield. You love to see it. 3 men. Shanks with it. And they got him wrapped up. He gets about 1 yard. And that's all he's going to get. That's Brecklin Rogers, number 33. Right there. Playing some good gap integrity. Bringing it to 4th and 1.
And you're going to go right back to it.
And right back on the ball. Shanks has got it. Hit in the hole. And he reaches for it for a first down. And some good defense is shown right there with Parish. Making a stop, number 21, Chance Holman.
Yeah, what you got to watch for on that formation is, especially on 4 down, you're gonna try and stop the ball inside the 4, get the turnover. But what the opportunity is, you can give up a big gain. Somebody breaks the tackle. You have all your personnel in on the line. Great play by Parish to cover that up.
1st and 10, 2 set of downs for Kincaid. Ross Wynn back at quarterback, Shanks behind him. Man in motion. And Kincaid, and he's got the snap. He's going to go quick, and he's got it ran inside of Parish territory. And on the receiving end is number 8, Shea Morenz. I believe he is the son of former Texas Longhorn quarterback Shea Morenz out of San Angelo Central. 1st and 10, Kincaid.
Yeah, Ridge just settled into coverage, coasted in, had nobody around him, drifted in that coverage.
Great throw by Wynn, and Morenz picking up 16. And Kincaid at the Parish 46 now, as they take the time getting the play in. And the play clock getting real low in Kincaid. Snap the win, going to hand it to Shanks. He dances a little bit, wrapped up, falls forward, gets about 5 that time. And Holman in on another stop. As is Davis Martin, he joins him, and Luke Mitz, number 16, in there.
Yeah, so far on this series, a lot of safeties coming up to make stops. Got to make those stops on that interior. These linebackers need to fill those holes, spread that defense, force them outside, get Kincaid spread out, and keep that, keep those holes, keep those gaps kind of sealed.
Number 22, Rocco Bingham, he checks in on the D-line now for Parish Episcopal. Also, number 56, Santiago Canales, checking in on the nose. You see him right there, right over the ball. Snap, rolling left, wins, got a man caught, gets upfield, and he's going to get a first down. And that was a good catch and run after. Holden Jones, the senior receiver from Ross Wynn. And Jim Kincaid keeping the chains moving.
But good stop from Johnson in space, come up on that edge and really take advantage of that sideline.
Ben Krasner back to wearing number 99 this evening. He is also in the game. You see him right there in the 3-4. At left edge. And Kincaid on the ball. Win under center now. Hand it off to Shanks. No room to run. And good stop. Coming up, setting the edge, number 21, Chance Holman, to send him back in. And right there on Brecklin Rogers, number 33, to finish him off.
Yeah, just another great play from that defense to come up. But when you make a great play and give up 2 yards, that's gotta kill you.
And Luke Johnson coming downhill to help finish it off too. 2nd and 8. Kincaid right there at the Parish 32. They have one of the bit of a tight formation. Going to run a little power sweep to the right and nothing doing. Look at that Parish defense throwing him for a loss. Coming up, number 7, Carter Thornton, the young cornerback, making his presence felt, getting his face mask dirty. And right there with him again, his fellow sophomore mate, Luke Johnson. As we make it 3rd and 9 now, Jim.
Again, stretching that line out, creating opportunities. Thornton paying off big time.
Chance Holman in on that stop as well. 3rd and 9. As the Falcons line up in the pistol. As do many teams, they get to play from the sideline and right back on the rock. And Shank to the right of Wynn. Snap the Wynn, he's got it. Pressure, flush to his left. He's going to tuck it and get upfield. Got a first down. Tripped up, but he falls forward for a couple of more. We got a little bit of pushing and shoving going on.
I like that little spirited enterprise there.
Absolutely. Chance Holman slowing him up. But Wynn picks up the first down right there at the Parish football team. They thank you for that.
Well, and this timeout kind of shows you where the mindset is on Kincaid's sideline, and they know that they want to convert on every opportunity, and they feel like they're down here on this edge, want to push this in on this defense, but they know that hey, these possessions are valuable, and the fact that you went third down on the conversion, and then you're still in pay dirt, have plenty of opportunity. That shows you the value of this possession.
Multiple 3rd down conversions, by the way, on this drive, including a 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 right there at the Parish 20 is Kincaid. Snap the Win. They're going to go option right. He's going to keep it, tuck it up the field, gets positive yardage and a first down. Inside the 10, down to the 9 and the 8 is Wynn, the quarterback.
Yeah, Wynn. I think Wynn kind of faked him out with his eyes, looked pitch, forced the defender in to defend the pitch, and then cut inside. But great heads-up play from Wynn.
Davis Martin making a tackle, another tackle for the young sophomore linebacker. Good-looking sophomore for Parish. And 1st and goal, Wynn hands it off, wrapped up, and brought down immediately, making his presence felt with a tackle. That is the young freshman, another young freshman for Parish Episcopal, Braylon Loyola, number 82.
Yeah, Loyola made a stop 2 yards inside, and they still made a short gain on it. And you know, that little bit of momentum when you make that stop in deep and can push it back rather than get blown back, and that'll change. He's a freshman. That'll change.
The good thing is that he did only get back to the original line of scrimmage. So no gain, making it 2nd and goal from the 8 again. It's Wayne Shanks Jr. Snap the win, he's got time. Flush to his right, almost wrapped up. Back of the end zone, caught for a touchdown. And Ross Wynn hitting Holding Jones for a Kincaid touchdown. Kincaid leading 6-0.
Yeah, Rocco Bingham came in off the edge and put some pressure on Kincaid and just had that slip up in coverage against the back of the end zone for them to convert.
And one thing about it, and the tape shows that, Ross Wynn, he can get loose. He's very, very mobile, as you've seen already earlier this evening. Kick is up, and that one is good. Kincaid leads 7-0, 59 seconds to go. Here in the first period, a very long drive. As this quarter has blown by very, very fast, Jim. And if you Parish, you had something going on that last drive. You get back to that, and you say, gentlemen, let's finish.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they could have put a couple of plays together. They got up some yards. They saw some things that they could take advantage of, but it still comes down to your Parish, and you're going to get everybody's A game, and that's what Kincaid's showing up with. That's a good little squad. That's an outstanding squad at their level. They're thought of highly on the state level in TAPS, and these guys are dangerous.
Parish, the defending state champions, and have won more than that actually in the last few years. You know, they have a program to be proud of, and they have a program that many aspire to be. And we got a great uniform matchup as well, ladies and gentlemen. All purple. Purple shirts and pants and helmets for Kincaid. Classic whites for Parish. Red numbers trimmed in blue. White helmets. Red Panther. Blue stripe down the middle. 2 red stripes on the side. There's the kick. And McKinney going to field it, and he's going to bring it out a yard deep. Nothing doing to his left. Got a little bit of room. Bounce it outside. A nice stiff arm. Jackson McKinney. A beautiful return of 25 yards. 26. Because he brought it a yard out of the end zone.
Well, and it came in, I mean, the kick came in low. It's kind of a knuckleball, and coming off that left-footed kick, it just reads different.
And great blocking up front that time from the Parish receiving team. Logan Lucero bringing the offense back out. 2 backs in the backfield. Dorian Vaughn, Jackson McKinney. Snap to Lucero, handed to Vaughn. Dances a little bit back to his left. Cuts it up, gets about 4 yards, going to bring it to 7 and 6, 2nd and 6. Dorian Vaughn. Great run from the young junior. And Vaughn, one of the promising young players on this Parish team. Not missing leg day, Jim.
No, not at all. And you know, nice little conversion on first down.
Split backs again, make it 2nd and 5. They gave him another yard. Well, Vaughn earned that extra yard. Snap, and we go a little bit of wildcat. First down, and about a little bit more. That was your receiver, number 3, Jonathan Phillips, as Logan Lucero split out wide to the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, now Phillips, that was something that did not happen a lot last week. I mean, just got snuffed out and just couldn't work to the edge. And Phillips did it up the belly on that last play.
And that's how we end the first quarter. We're going to go to the second quarter with Parish starting out 1st and 10. Kincaid leading 7-0, but Parish with an opportunity. And Jim, if you Parish, you keep it on the ground.
Well, I think that's a good established play, and then you can work your pass from there. But you got to get that secondary to open up and have them work the middle third of the field rather than those edges that you're trying to chip away on that first series.
Absolutely. And Parish is going to start this second quarter. 1st and 10 at their 38. And one thing about it, you get that running game going, play action. Boom, hit you over the top. Checking into the game at wide receiver, that's Kingston Thornton. You see him bottom of the screen wearing number 2. And Jonathan Phillips remaining at quarterback, split back set. Logan Lucero this time. Not in the game at all. That's Reed Cave in the slot, top of the screen, and Miles McClain, top of the screen. Phillips going to throw it. He's going to go deep. He's got Thornton. Thornton cannot hold on to it. Good coverage and technique from the young cornerback in Kincaid. That is number 1, Sam Brandina.
Yeah, Thornton ran a great route, timed it out perfectly, just slipped through the hands, but had pressure on him the entire way.
Very good battle between 2 cornerbacks. And we go back to business. 2nd and 10. Lucero back in at quarterback. Split back set for Parish. Snap to Lucero. Hand it off. That's McKinney. Dance a little bit. Get about a yard. They're going to throw him down. May have gotten 2. Let's make it 3rd and 8. Parish at the 40.
Yeah, McKinney wanted to get the hips north and south, but I thought there was a little bit more to drain on that edge if he could have got outside that contain.
Number 18, Reed Cave, checking him back into the game in the slot. We talked about that last week about Cave earning those snaps, and he has already played quite a bit. He was in on the 2nd offensive snap for Parish tonight, the young freshman. You see him in the slot wearing number 18. Snap to Lucero. Going to pitch it off to Dorian Vaughn. He's got a little bit of room. 1st down. Vaughn breaks the tackle. Vaughn diving forward and inside Kincaid territory to the Kincaid 37-yard line, Jim.
Vaughn with tremendous vision on that play to cut back, find that seam to get probably an extra 10 yards to run out of pressure. Great play.
And Lucero gets the offense back on the ball. As he gets the play from the sideline, calls out the signal. They're ready to go. Snap to Lucero, handed to Vaughn, up the middle, he's got room. Vaughn, 1st down, breaking tackle, spinning, falling forward, inside the red zone is Parish. Dorian Vaughn making his presence felt.
Yeah, Vaughn with a great carry. The thing that sold it was Lucero's fake after the handoff. That stripped off that coverage up the middle, made them work to the edge, get that, and it's nothing more than just a half a step.
And Lucero is mobile, so keep your eyes on that because it may be something they come back to. Especially if Dorian Vaughn continues to have the success he is having. 1st and 10, snap to Lucero, give it to Vaughn again. He dances outside, breaks a couple of tackles, gets back, reaches back to the line of scrimmage before he is knocked down. Great tackle for Kincaid, number 14, Cade Chambers coming up on that edge.
Yeah, they're giving up size in the middle, but those kids are really fast from Kincaid. They're working that edge. They're working probably 4 body lengths outside of their frame. They're very quick.
And they're saying that reach by Vaughn did not get him back to the line of scrimmage. Thrown for a loss. Snap to Lucero on 2nd and 11. Pitch outside. He's got Phillips. Quick gain of about 6. Make it about 3rd and 5. At the 14-yard line of Kincaid. And Lucero is going to check out. Jonathan Phillips going right back to quarterback. Miles McClain checking into the game. Phillips at quarterback. McKinney, Vaughn joins him in the backfield. Miles McClain, top of the screen. Reed Cave in the slot. Petty, bottom of your screen, wearing number 10. Snap to Phillips, hand it to McKinney, trying to get north and south. He gets about a yard, half a yard. Going to bring it to 4th and about 4.
Well, and with Phillips in, when they were swapping out Lucero and Phillips, they would leave Lucero in on the edge, really more as a decoy. Didn't really go to him a whole lot last week. Now they've opted to just completely move other players in, bring him out, and that's a potent backfield with Phillips back there running things.
4th and 5. Parish going for it again. Lucero. Snap. Handed off McKinney. Dances. And he only gets a yard. That's going to fail. And another turnover on downs for the Parish. Kincaid's going to get it back.
Yeah, and again, I think that plays into the Kincaid Falcons' momentum. But the defense, Parish defense has to come out and just shut these guys down.
8 minutes and 5 seconds left before halftime. Kincaid leading Parish Episcopal 7-0 here in the second quarter. And thank you for joining us on Game On Sports Network. My name is Matthew Bryce. I have your play-by-play. The man with the color commentary, that's Jim Dixon, the legendary Jim Dixon. Been around a long time. And I mean that respectfully, Jim.
I'll take it. I'll take it. My cardiologist is proud of me, too.
Ross Wynn and the Kincaid Falcons offense back on the field. Wynn under center. One back behind him. Going to hand it off. Wrapped up. Can't bring him down, but brought down after a yard gain. That's number 54 for Parish Episcopal. That's Steele Roy making the tackle. And it looks like that was number 22, Rocco Bigham, that had a chance at it. But the thing about it,
Bigham just blew up on the snap and just went in. He went in on the first series, almost got a hand on him, and you got to wonder if that quick's going to catch up, and he starts making these stops a little deeper.
He's got to wrap Wayne Shanks up, though. Shanks not missing leg day, snap, win, caught, first down. But we got a flag on the play. Let's see where it goes. That's Shea Lorenz on the receiving end. And they're signaling this might be against Kincaid. Let's see what the refs say.
Generally you're not going to have a coach out having a conversation with you if it went the other way.
That makes sense. And Luke Johnson making a stop on Shea Lorenz, but that's going to bring Kincaid back. Got a 5-yard penalty.
It's a 5-yarder, but it erases a big gain.
Yes, sir. Making it 2nd and 14. And Win and Kincaid, they're going to line up and do it again. And Kincaid, they take their time getting to the ball and calling the play. On this humid night, snap the Win, drops back, screen, blown up and thrown for a big loss. And making a stop for Parish Episcopal. Huge stop and great read. Young man number 12, that's Jason Thompson, another sophomore on that Parish defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the future is bright.
Well, he read that thing like the 3rd chapter of Leviticus. He was on it.
And Coach Novikov, Lucero, and company, and Coach Albaroy, they're going to be proud of Jason for that. 3rd and 20 for Kincaid. 3-man bottom of your screen, one at the top. They're going to go option right. Shanks, he has it. Great play by Johnson. And Shanks, he got sizable yardage though.
Yeah, nobody on the Parish side, nobody there to seal that edge. They were kind of back, dropped in cover, and that outside edge was already in on the ball.
3rd and 20. Parish is looking for the pass, of course. And here comes Kincaid with an option right. But brings it to 4th and 7. Luke Johnson, a big tackle. Let's see if Kincaid punts it away. Back to receive the punt. That's Grayson Bowers wearing number 1 for Parish.
Alex McKinney back to punt for Kincaid.
And there's a snap and punt away. Almost blocked by Steele Roy. He was right there. Bowers has got it. Bowers trying to find some room. He found a way to gain 2 yards to get it up to the Parish 49. And a big stop from the Parish defense. As Lucero.
And that, honestly, that's all you could do with it. It's coming right at you. It's a hot roll. Really just get in your hands and try and mitigate the loss. And that's, because you let it go, it's going to roll behind you.
1st and 10, Parish at their 49, right there at midfield. Lucero in the offense back out there. 7-0 Kincaid lead, 5:19 before halftime.
Matthew, it just shows you how expensive that 5-yard penalty was.
Very expensive because Kincaid had a first down. Snap to Lucero, got a man, McKinney, first down into the right. McKinney running away. McKinney, goal line. McKinney into the VIP section at the club. Gold chains on, standing on the sofa. Touchdown, Parish.
He broke 2 tackles and was gone. He had to spin and get his head north and south, and he had explosion on the last 10 yards.
Logan Lucero. Parish offense, the perfect play call. Lucero, a strike to McKinney. McKinney says, watch me get busy with the run after the catch. And then coming on for your extra point, that's number 85, Preston Gall. Kick is up. Kick is perfect. Jim, we are all tied at 7. 5:08 to go before halftime.
Yeah, Gall was a little low on that, but threw the uprights nevertheless. But he was sitting there waiting on a holder, so the rhythm kind of got off a little bit. But Preston Gall is solid.
Ice water in his veins. That's Preston Gall, one of the best kickers in the entire state and probably the nation. One play, 51-yard drive. As Logan Lucero hits Jackson McKinney out of the backfield, up the seam, and a little bit of dancing into the nightclub.
Well, and it's that quick drive that you're used to seeing out of Parish, and the rhythm is kind of catching back up, and just quick strike. But Parish has always been able to do that, and didn't see it much last week. Didn't see it much in the first quarter, but certainly have seen it now.
Didn't see it much last week because All Saints really did a good job of winning the battle up front. But Lucero, when given time, you see what he does. Gall, the kick, deep. Couple of yards back in the end zone, and here comes Wayne Shanks Jr. Shanks brings it up. Shanks, a stiff arm. Shanks breaking loose. Shanks at the 35, 36, 37, 38. And Wayne Shanks Jr. with an electric return for Kincaid, getting the crowd into it.
Well, not just that, the net versus what he would have got at the 25, and he came out and was just inviting contact.
He caught that 5 yards deep, and Wayne Shanks Jr. says, hey, Jackson McKinney, I see you, but watch what I do. And Jim, we are in for a treat this evening down here in Houston, Texas. Beautiful Kincaid campus. You see the baseball field lit up in the background. Kids over there throwing the ball around, having a good time themselves. 1st and 10, Kincaid at the Parish 30, at the Kincaid 37. Full house backfield. Shanks got it on the Wildcat, wrapped up, dropped for 2 yards. And first man there's number 82, Braylon Noyola. There to finish him off and give him some help. Number 21, Chance Holman. Noyola, much like he did last week, making his presence felt on that edge.
Well, all I can say, Shanks is you better be tackling shoes and socks. You get him running downhill on you, and he's tough to bring down.
I see some similarities between Wayne Shanks and Dorian Bond. Snap, handed to Shanks, patiently running, gets forward for about 4 before he is brought down. That time right there is Kingston Thornton, number 2, and Chance Holman again getting active. However, positive yardage. It's going to bring it to 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Shanks, he truly trusts his acceleration. He's sitting there looking at what's laid out in front of him, where it's going, where the pursuit's coming from, and then as soon as he picks a spot, he blows up. He has a very quick second step.
Absolutely. Checking in the game for Parish, number 20, Niall Kale. At that linebacker spot. 3rd and short, and they're going to throw. That's Wynn. Going to go deep, and great coverage that time on the back end for Parish. Number 15, Harrison Phillips, the junior. Running step for step.
Phillips, great cover on it. Went up to get belly to belly and felt like he had the speed to stay with him, and just fought hands, disrupted the receiver. Nice play from him.
Great IQ from Phillips, and not biting on the run, knowing it's 3rd and 2, and he played his position and played the pass. 4th and 2, and Kincaid trying to get Parish to jump, but no one got into the neutral zone. So Wynn gets the snap, handed off to Shanks. Shanks up the middle. Shanks met, and he's short. He's a yard short. Huge defensive stop for Parish Episcopal. The first man there was number 22, Rocco Bigham. He disrupted the play. You saw Holman get his face mask in there. Niall Kale off the bench getting busy. And Parish a big stop, and they're going to take over 1st and 10 at the Kincaid 46-yard line, Jim.
Great discipline in a pressure situation, and I hate to see that when they make those stops, because Coach Lucero is just going to behead somebody. He's over there just dapping kids, and he might lay somebody out.
Coach Lucero, father of Logan Lucero, one of the defensive coaches. And Lucero going to head it off to Dorian Vaughn. He's going to get out to the left-hand side, but he's only going to get about a yard. Parish, the Kincaid defense, playing some good discipline and staying in the cutback lanes.
And Vaughn hung around on the Kincaid sideline to swap some digits, get some Instagram, stuff like that.
But Jordan Albaroa and Coach Lucero, they have to be proud of their defensive front. 2nd and 9. Parish offense, you see Charlie Pettit at the bottom of your screen. He had a couple of big catches last week. Snap to Lucero. Got time, going to go to his right. Great throw and catch by fellow captain. That's number 3, Jonathan Phillips. And Phillips with some big plays early. As Parish with a lot of momentum right now, Jim.
Yeah, Phillips just settled on the edge in between a seam, waited on it. Lucero read it perfectly. But they have that secondary. They have them kind of spread out where they hadn't in the first series.
1st and 10 at the Kincaid 31. Split backs. Jackson McKinney, Dorian Vaughn joining Logan Lucero in the backfield. Snap to Lucero, handed to McKinney, cuts it up some more, gets going a little bit to his left, and he's going to pick up positive yardage, getting about 6 on that. Make it 7. He's going to make it 2nd and 3.
The great thing about that carry is he really never got his hips turned, never got that edge where he got north and south, and was able to power forward for those 3.
And I thought McKinney was going to get north and south, but he said, let me get a few extra yards. Great vision shown by Jackson McKinney. 2nd and 3. Lucero's got the snap. He's going to throw. Going to his right. He's got a man a little bit too far. He was trying to find Miles McClain that time, and great coverage on the back end for Kincaid. That's number 9, Thomas Smith.
Well, Smith played the receiver inside edge, and that stopped that basically at the line of scrimmage. And unfortunately, the receiver had to fight to get to that edge, and just drifted a little bit too much on him.
Harrison Phillips showing some great technique in the Parish secondary, and Thomas Smith returning the favor that time for Kincaid. As we go to the 2-minute warning, Parish Episcopal and Kincaid tied up at 7 here at Game On Sports Network. Once again, my name is Matthew Bryce. That is Jim Dixon. And it's a quick 2-minute warning. The guys get a sip of water. You see the Kincaid defense there, back on the field and ready to go. The officials, they huddle up. Quick pep talk amongst themselves. And Parish offense trying to cash in here.
Well, yeah, and you got to wonder the short plays that McKinney's had, or that Kincaid's been able to put together, has really put the defense back on the field a lot. And you got to think, okay, maybe they're getting a little gassed.
Phillips at quarterback. Lucero not in the game. Snap to Phillips. He's going to keep it himself, bounce it outside, dragging the defender. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all he's going to get.
Yeah, just never got that explosion to get out.
And Lewis
Vaughn had a nice seal block in that second core in on that linebacker. Phillips never really got going, which is unfortunate because he is very fast and had a lot of room to move in.
Lewis Brazelton, number 56, got a hold of him, just kind of drug him down. 4th and 4, Parish going. Lucero back in the game. He's got the play, makes the signal, they're ready to go. Snap to Lucero, gonna go to his right, and that's going to fail. I think he was looking for Reed Cave to go inside. Reed Cave went outside.
I think we had a little misstep.
Turnover on downs for Parish, and Kincaid is going to get the ball back on their 25-yard line. And now we see some momentum swing back to Kincaid.
Yeah, it wasn't over in the first quarter.
No, not at all.
That's why we played 4.
Absolutely. 1:09 to go here before halftime. Kincaid Falcons, Parish Episcopal tied up at 7. Ross Wynn, quarterback for Kincaid, gets the snap, hands off. No, he goes to his right, tries to pitch it to Shea Moranz and off the fingertips. Incomplete. And disrupted by Luke Johnson. Luke Johnson right there in good coverage. Would have been a sure tackle. Right there at the sticks, bringing it to 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Luke Johnson read that perfectly and was in on his tackle as soon as he saw the release.
A lot of youngsters on this Parish team, but I tell you, the IQ is very, very high. Guys playing their positions, letting the game come to them as we go to 2nd and 10. Snap the win, handed to Wayne Shanks Jr. Got a little bit of room, but stopped after about a 3-yard gain, bringing it to 3rd down. And a big tackle that time, number 16, that's Luke Mitz. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we got more lightning in the area. No, that's a timeout.
I believe we have a timeout.
Yeah, we got a timeout, Parish, but I heard an alarm. I heard a signal going off. Okay. The streaming team for Kincaid is up here, and they're just giving us some pointers and helping us out on some of the things we're going to hear. Thank you, sir.
It'll go off.
Weather's been funny, so anything a little bit unorthodox, I'm on high alert.
Well, we've been battling weather all day long down here, and it's kind of funny because left home it was 111 or whatever, and I get down here and 73 and rainy.
Not a cloud in the sky in DFW. And dropped my wife and young son off in Austin at her father's house and hop on 290, get through Elgin, get through Manor, and as soon as I hit Brenham, it gets dark. And the rain starts to fall as I go by Prairie View. 3rd down. They're going to hand it to Wayne Shanks. He dances a little bit, breaks a tackle. He's got a 1st down. And making a stop that time, big tackle, Harrison Phillips. Phillips had to make that tackle because Shanks may be still running right now.
That kid, he's explosive, and that second step, as soon as he reads what he wants and takes off, and I would hazard a guess he's probably gonna have 0 fumbles on the year. That kid is holding the ball.
Steele Roy also on that tackle and Ross Wynn is going to take the snap. He's going to kneel it down. And I guess that's how we're going to go into halftime. I thought Kincaid would try to take another shot as we get below 10 seconds now. Parish defense still on the field.
Kincaid takes a knee on the play.
And yes,
And that brings us to halftime.
that is how we're going to end the first half. We are tied up in H-Town. Host Kincaid 7, Parish Episcopal 7. Here at Game On Sports Network, my name is Matthew Bryce. That's Jim Dixon. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll return here to Game On Sports Network in just a moment.
Kincaid Varsity cheerleaders. Jessica Hawk, Kim Chapman, and Hallie Samuel.
Now assembling on the 50-yard line, your Parish Rosettes. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the award-winning Parish Rosettes. The Rosette officers are Lieutenant Alyssa Bowie, Lieutenant Donnie Ron, Lieutenant Charlotte Villa, First Lieutenant Kendall Broman, and your captain, Hollis Jackson. Your 2026-2027 sergeants are Sierra Fisher, Campbell Roby, Alexandra Scheinberg, and Paige Weinberg.
Our first rosette of the week is Ali Jose. And now, please enjoy our country palmer team, choreographed by our captain, Hollis Jackson, to Man, she feel like a woman. Let's go, girls. I'm going out tonight, I'm feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise, really raise my voice. Yeah, I wanna scream and shout. No inhibitions, make no divisions. Yeah, out of line. I ain't gonna have to live it people that I only wanna have a good time. The best thing about being a woman is up the bucket to have a little fun. Oh, we're going crazy, we're gonna lay there, men shirt, short skirts, big wild and let it stop. Oh, get the action, get the attraction, come on, you wanna dance. Oh, 1, 2, 3, yeah, feel the way I feel, Man, I treat you like a woman.
And here they are, the Parish Rosettes. The 2026-2027 Rosette managers are Violet Brister, Kira Twinel, Lila Hutchins, and Michelle McConney. The Parish Rosettes are under the leadership of Director Lisa Westbay and Assistant Director Jessica Robinson.
And welcome back to Game On Sports Network for another Parish Episcopal football production. Your Parish Episcopal Panthers are on the road down in Houston, taking on the Houston Kincaid Falcons. My name is Matthew Bryce. I have your play-by-play. Jim Dixon with the elite color commentary. And Jim, a very physical and entertaining first half.
Yeah, and I mean, Kincaid came out with a great game plan. They executed. I think, looking back, they probably missed out on 2 opportunities, but they're sitting there tied up with Parish. Not an enviable spot to be in, but it certainly could be a whole lot worse. I'll say that. Absolutely, and you know what? Both teams could say that. Because Parish had some opportunities as well inside the 20-yard line, inside the Kincaid territory. And Kincaid had an opportunity where they were thrown for a loss here, right at midfield. Preston Gall's going to kick us off for the second half. And that's Shea Marines Jr. back along with Wayne Shanks Jr. to receive the kick. And that is not Shanks, but receiving it for Kincaid and brought down immediately for Kincaid. That was number 85, Drake Olson, making a tackle for your Parish Episcopal Panthers. Hilliard Terry IV was the first one to get there. Saw Johnny Ginsberg down there helping out as well, number 9. And Parish with great kick coverage, holding Kincaid at the 15-yard line. Well, and I think they came out and we want to keep it out of 23. Kick it away. And normally when you do kick it away, you get a touchback, you're going to get it at the 25. So that's a win if you Parish. And Austin Wynn, the quarterback for Kincaid, he's going to come out right behind him. Wayne Shanks Jr., good-looking running back. They're going to hand it to Shanks Jr. up the middle, thrown down immediately after a 1-yard gain. You see Steelroy right there, number 54, mixing it up. Luke Johnson, number 8, in there as well. Also saw number 23, Luke Robbins in there. Number 33, Brecklin Rogers, also helping out on the stop. Host of Panthers there. But Parish gave no give on the snap. They held the line. They sealed those edges, kept contained, and worked in the middle. And 2nd and 9 we go. They're going to hand it off to Shanks Jr. He's going to cut back. And right there, holding gap integrity. That's number 22 once again. That's Rocco Bigham. Rocco Bigham making his presence felt. Great tackle, number 22. And a great job of staying in that cutback lane. Yeah, on a shallow cover, just came back into the lane and just blew things up. That's a great play from the Parish defense. 3rd and 8. And Ross Wynn, the quarterback, getting the play from the sideline. And I talked about that earlier, the chess matchup that we will see between Coach Alvaroa, Coach Lucero, and Reggie McNeil. 3rd down and long, being flushed out of the pocket to his left, hit as he throws, and incomplete. And there's Rocco Bigham, ladies and gentlemen, bringing the pressure on Ross Wynn. And so far, I got to say, Coach Alvaroa, he is winning that battle against Reggie right now. I like the adjustments coming out of halftime. Bigham was on the ball the entire first half. Nice pursuit. Not a lot of help, not a lot of assistance coming from the balance of the defense, and they made that adjustment at halftime, and they are getting a ton of pursuit on the ball. And Alex Magid is going to come out and punt it away for Kincaid. Back to receive, number 1, Grayson Bowers for Parish Episcopal, standing at the Parish 40. Magid almost blocked, and he did get a hand on it. That's number 99. That's Ben Krasner. Ben Krasner getting a hand on it, a block punt. And Parish is going to take over inside of Kincaid territory. Looks like they're going to spot it right there at about the 36. And that referee was quick to quick to know it was a block. There was a hand on it, but Krasner right up the belly and got some lift and got a nice little meat hook on it, enough to disrupt it.
And 1st and 10 for Parish at the Kincaid 36, and Krasner and Steele Roy getting a hand on it. They almost blocked one earlier, didn't get home, but they did for that one. Lucero bringing them out, handed to Dorian Vaughn. Vaughn cut it up. Vaughn falling forward. He's going to get about 6 on that one. Maybe 5, depending on where his knee went down, where the ball was.
Yeah, Vaughn, not much happening for him, making some things happen on a cutback, but had defenders draped on him, but nice effort to get that 5 or 6 yards.
Dorian Vaughn, smart running, saying, let me get north and south and get positive yardage. It's going to bring us to about 2nd and 6. And there's Jonathan Phillips right there at quarterback. Going to hand it to Vaughn around right in. Vaughn crashing for the first down. He's got it and a yard more. And he's got 7 on that carry. He's going to move the chains.
And again, Phillips with a nice ride on that handoff, gave Vaughn a couple of steps, made that line look and close, and then pulled it tucked, ran counter. Nice little play to just get that little extra step of distance that Vaughn needed on that edge.
Jonathan Phillips remaining at quarterback. And now the lone setback with him is Jackson McKinney. Just at the offset, right on the wing, that's Dorian Vaughn. Miles McClain, Thornton at the bottom of your screen, headed to McKinney. He spins. McKinney stiff arm. McKinney turns it up the sideline, gets about 8. It's going to bring it to 2nd and 2. Jackson McKinney, what a run.
Yeah, nice plunging on that edge, not seeing anything. Nice bounce out, fought off a couple of tacklers. Nice gain from him.
And 8 yards on the carry. And bottom of the screen, number 2, that's Kingston Thornton next to Miles McClain. They go back to the same formation. This time Vaughn on the offset on the left. McKinney out wide. Phillips the snap. Phillips up the middle, spinning forward. Just short of the first. They're going to say he's about a half yard short. But the ref is signaling first down. He's got first down. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he got first down off initial contact. They just didn't bring him down. He's one of these kids, you got to wrap up, you got to get under his shoulder pads, you got to drive him back. If you let him have momentum and spin around you, he might get loose. He's at least get another couple of yards on you.
And he remains at quarterback. Parish at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's going to roll to his right. Delivers it to McKinney. McKinney breaks a tackle. McKinney, goal line. McKinney, go stand on the sofa in the VIP section. Touchdown. Parish has the lead. And we got a flag on the ground.
It's coming back, I think. But you like that. Phillips with that cutback, broke that contain. Just drifted out, let the play come to him, smooth as a river rock. It just makes a nice little toss. Unfortunately, it looks like it's gonna be a race to come back.
Yep, it's gonna be holding. It's gonna be a 10-yard penalty. So they're gonna replay the down, but it'll be 1st and 20 from the 24-yard line of Kincaid.
I bet those refs are ecstatic that coaching staff for Kincaid is out there helping them. They got a little buddy with them.
Jackson McKinney, an electric touchdown catch. Wiped out, but replayed it down. Logan Lucero back in at quarterback. Phillips checks out. Pettit back in at receiver. Phillips, bottom of your screen at receiver. Snap to Lucero. Lucero pump fakes. Gets it over to Phillips. Phillips can't hold on to it. He tried to run before he caught it.
Not what you want. Phillips had a ton of room. Nobody on him. And just could not haul it in.
And he knew it. Phillips knew it. He tried to run before he reeled it in and ended up putting it down. He doesn't make that mistake twice, so you don't have to worry about it again.
I think he was that wide open.
We've heard Greg Jennings and Shannon Sharp talk about dropping passes because they got so wide open that they can't believe it. So there could be that. Lucero gets the snap, handed off, Dorian Vaughn up the middle, Dorian Vaughn back to the original line of scrimmage. And beyond that, he's actually going to get 13 on that. It's going to bring it to 3rd and 7. Great run, Dorian Vaughn.
Nice run from Vaughn. Will Davis held that contain in that second level. It opened it up. And nice work from him.
Big shout out to Will Davis for that great block.
That's a freshman big man.
Snap, Phillips rolling to his right. Going end zone, caught, touchdown! Speaking of freshmen, number 18, Reed Cade, put your gold chain on and stand on the sofa, son. Parish, you have the lead.
Yeah, Reed Cade, nice on that edge. Got that one little step on that defender to open up and just in the corner. Nice ball to drift it over the defender. Great play from Parish.
And how about Jonathan Phillips with the strike to the back of the end zone? Gall, extra point down, extra point up, extra point is good. Parish 14, Houston Kincaid 7. 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the third period. And again, big shout out to Jonathan Phillips for a great throw. Reed Cade, that freshman, making another big play this evening.
Well, and there's a depth of contribution coming from this Parish squad. And again, you got to wonder, Kincaid, they've had their defense on the field a lot in the first half, and you got to wonder, is that conditioning kind of playing into it right now?
And they did get the running game going once again. We did see Parish getting it going on the ground. And Preston Gall, he's going to come out, kick us off. And Parish with their first lead of the season. And Wayne Shanks Jr., Thomas Smith. Back to receive, Gall to kick. And Shanks, he's got it. 9 yards deep. No, he's going to put a knee down. He thought about it. And I can't blame him.
I mean, they're kicking away from him. He's having to work to pull that ball in, and he got his name turned towards the kicker. And when you're doing that, you pretty much want to take a knee. He did think about it.
Take the ball at the 25. And Coach may have had a conversation with him about that, because the last time, they brought the last kick out, and they only ended up at the 14. And now that Parish defense coming on the field with some swagger.
Well, back to that kick, I think the only thing stopping Shanks was he couldn't get his head turned around enough to read where the cover was to decide what he wanted to exploit.
And Jim, that's why you are elite at what you do when it comes to breaking it down. We got a flag on the play. Is it going to be on Thornton or is it going to be on Kincaid? They're going to get Thornton. Kingston Thornton made a little contact with Drake Olsen of Kincaid. It's going to make it 1st and 5 at the Kincaid 30 now. And for the most part, it's been a clean game. You haven't seen too many flags on each side.
Well, and especially being early season, you usually see a lot of kind of missteps, and we didn't see any last week, a whole lot. Haven't seen a whole lot today. So both squads are very disciplined.
There's Shanks Jr. trying to get outside, but goes back up the middle, and he is met right there after about 3 yards. And there was Luke Johnson making a tackle. Going to bring it to 2nd and 2. Holman also there with him, number 21, Chance Holman.
Yeah, Shanks Jr., he made a couple of gains in the first half, and one of the adjustments was that better look like a blueberry in a bowl full of white ice cream, because you guys got to put a hat on that kid.
Absolutely you do. Niall Kell in the game at linebacker. And there's snap, getting out to his left, giving chase. He's got the first down. We got a flag on the play, though. Ross Wynn, first down run. And that was Luke Robbins giving chase.
And again, Wynn, good heads-up play, knowing where he had to get, turning around, reading that defense, seeing where he could move, but knew what he needed out of that carry.
And there was a flag down. Personal foul. Hands to the face, tackle on 15 yards. And that's going to put the ball just inside Parish territory at the Parish 49. And now Kincaid stealing some of that momentum back.
I don't think anybody's going to hold momentum captive tonight.
You know you're right, because there's been a couple of swings. 1st and 10 at the Parish 49. And Wynn getting the snap. He's going to roll to his right, a little bit of time. Looking for a man. He's going to tuck it and move. Brought down. Great tackle. Sophomore Davis Martin holding Wynn to only 3 yards. And great tackle, Davis Martin. Great pursuit from the young sophomore.
Well, I think that the thing is just that open field stop, and that kid's very elusive. And to just make that stop in the open field is a tremendous play.
I can tell Coach Avaroa, he made it an emphasis over the week. Contain, 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 play your position. Everyone has an assignment, stick to it. They gave Wynn 4 on that one. They're saying 2nd and 6 at the 45. Going to hand it to Shanks Jr. up the middle, and there's a flag down, false start. Kincaid crowd doesn't like it. Shanks trying to hit his head on the goal post, but the whistle was blown right away.
Felt like they needed that head start.
Don't take much. Let's go. Make it 2nd and 11. Right there at the 50-yard line. And let's see if Parish can seize this opportunity. Shanks, Wynn in the pistol, handed to Shanks Jr. Up the middle and brought down after about 5. First man there for Parish, number 23, Luke Robbins.
Yeah, Robbins, nice little wrap up. But again, you got to get him low, bring him down. That's where Robbins did the work.
Brought down by number 23, Luke Robbins.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 5, excuse me.
From the Panther 45-yard line.
And he got him right there at the 45, so it is 3rd and 6. The Falcons need to get to the Panther 39 for a first down. 3rd and 6. And snap the win. A little bit of time. He's going to go deep. Great coverage. Great technique. They're going to say pass interference. Oh, and we may have an unsportsmanlike.
A lot of hand fighting on the end of that.
Well, Kingston Thornton had great coverage, as did Luke Johnson.
We ended into a double, and
afterwards, the ref threw his hat up, and that's a signal for another flag. So, not sure what was said. But that's usually in that territory. You can tack on another 15 on top of pass interference.
Pass is incomplete. However, there's a penalty against the Panthers.
And here comes the ref making a call.
The penalty moves the ball forward to the Panthers 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Kincaid.
Okay, ball only at the 30. All
So I
righty.
guess they got together and talked about it and decided not to have a unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, only at the 45, or they picked up the pass interference and got him for the unsportsmanlike. Snap the win, wrapped up, not quite, rolling to his right. He's going to step out. Niall Kale, right there, Johnny on the spot to drive him out after a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, Wynn's one of these. I mean, he's going to tightrope the sideline and take that last step out, try and get the extra 15. Very well coached.
And one ref marked him at the 32. The other one came in and said, let's spot it at the 33. So Niall Kale actually held him to 2 yards. Great job, Niall Kale. 2nd and 8. Kincaid at the Parish 33. Excuse me, at the Parish 28. Win, wrapped up and sacked. They finally got to him, number 33, Brecken Rogers.
Yeah, Roger, not a solid hit, but he did wrap up and bring him down. But Wynn's tough. He's elusive.
Huge sack. He's going to make it 3rd and 15 at the 35. Brecken Rogers said enough of this, but now you have to get off the field. Huge play as we get below 4 minutes. 3:57 and ticking in the 3rd period. Parish leading 14-7. Wynn's going to pump fake to his left. Going to go back to his right. He's got Shanks Jr. Shanks Jr.'s break through. Shanks Jr. got a 1st down. And great feet. He's going to get out of bounds.
We got a flag down.
No, he did not get the 1st. And we got a flag down. Block in the back. Kincaid, bring it back. And ladies and gentlemen, let me apologize from this angle. It looked like he had a 1st down, but he did not. He was forced out before that. But block in the back. Make it 3rd and 16. As we go 3rd and 16, we replay it down again.
But I'll say that, I mean, Parish did a great job staying in their lanes, making them work.
Kincaid at the Parish 36, snap the win. Wynn's going to go deep. Great coverage once again. 4th down. And that time, number 7, Carter Thornton. These young men stepping up big.
Great athleticism. Played him on the inside, walled him to that edge, and just took the receiver out of the play.
I got to tell you, Coach Avaroa has to be proud right now. 4th and 15, 3:21 to go. That's where we sit in the 3rd period. Parish leading 14-7. Either Kincaid is going to go for it or it's going to be a punt. The punter is not on the field, so maybe it's a pooch punt. So they're going to call timeout.
Timeout, Kincaid, with 3:21 left in the 3rd quarter.
Huge stop by Parish. Kincaid with momentum. 1st and 10 and a huge sack. Brecken Rogers. Brecken Rogers, a huge sack. First you had Niall Kale. Niall Kale showing great technique. Running Wynn out of bounds, holding him to 2 yards. And then Rogers coming up with that huge sack to push Kincaid back even further. And then the other youngster, one of the many youngsters on this team, Carter Thornton, down there at cornerback, showing some great technique, forcing the 4th and 15.
Well, and I think all those plays from Parish were outstanding. Great plays to stand alone. Kincaid contributed to their own demise on this play with the penalties. and just forcing themselves back.
And Kincaid did get behind the sticks themselves with the block in the back.
Well, I think you get a team, they have a little bit of momentum, and you squeeze them a little bit, and then all of a sudden you have players pressing, you have players playing outside their frame, and you start making mistakes.
4th and 15 from the 36. Snap the win. Looks to his right. Goes back to his left. He's got Olsen. Olsen trying to get loose. No sirree. And there is Niall Kale. Another big play on defense. Niall Kale, have yourself a night, young man. Turnover on downs. First down, Parish Episcopal.
And these officials are Johnny on the spot. We had a little bit of extracurricular on this side of the hash mark, and they're wanting to make sure it's played clean and doesn't get out of hand. But you kind of see a little bit of frustration looming from the Kincaid sideline.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 from their 30. Parish Episcopal. Jonathan Phillips at quarterback. Dorian Vaughn right next to him to his left. Hand it off. Fakes it to Vaughn. Phillips rolling to his left. Phillips tucking and run. Phillips get loose. Phillips up the sideline. Phillips past the 40 down to the 38, 39-yard line of Kincaid. Jonathan Phillips, huge run in the Kincaid territory.
Phillips, as soon as he gets downhill on you, you got to catch him really quick. He is pretty quick, pretty fast.
Logan Lucero checking back into the game at quarterback. Kingston Thornton checking in at wide receiver. Miles McLean top of the screen. Jackson McKinney in the game. And Vaughn in that offset eye position. Snap to Lucero, pump fake. Gonna go deep. Thornton caught. Goal line. Touchdown into the VIP section. Kingston Thornton on the go route from Logan Lucero. Parish Episcopal 20, Kincaid 7.
And Thornton just bleeding that route, draws the contact, and just accelerates on those last 7 steps, 8 steps, pulls that in. Outstanding play from the Parish offense.
Preston Gall ready for his PAT. Down, up, perfect. Parish 21, Kincaid 7, 2:26 to go here in the 3rd period. Logan Lucero, the play action, and delivers a strike to Kingston Thornton. And Thornton says, let me go stand on the sofa this time with some gold chains.
Well, and what Kincaid needs to do right now is they need a long, sustained drive resulting in a touchdown. And they need to keep their defense off the field, let those guys catch a breather, get out, go to work, and they have been unable to do that in the second half with the adjustments that Parish has made.
Huge adjustments from the coaching staff at Parish. Great execution that has followed those adjustments from the Parish players. Jonathan Phillips, Logan Lucero doing their thing through the air and on the ground. Dorian Vaughn, Jackson McKinney, Reed Cave, Kingston Thornton doing his thing. Carter Thornton as well. And Preston Gall ready to line it up and kick it deep. And Wayne Shanks Jr.
If I'm Gall, I'm hitting those pylons. I'm trying to get as close to that as I can.
He's going to line drive that one, and Drake Olsen can't control it. Looked like he wanted to bring it out, but he's going to take a knee. And Wayne Shanks told him, hey, take a knee, man. Let's take it at 25.
Well, Shanks said, that's my thing, man. You stay back. Take a knee. That's my thing.
And Shanks isn't even doing it.
But, yeah.
Did it once.
Well, and you need to be hitting these sidelines and roll the dice with taking the penalty, because you need to keep it out of Shank's hands.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Shanks can get loose on you. Before you know it, this is a different ball game. 2:22 in the third period. That's where we're left. That's where we sit. Parish Episcopal leading 21-7 here at Game On Sports Network. My name is Matthew Bryce. I have your play-by-play. Jim Dixon with the color. And here comes Kincaid. And snap the win. He's going to go quick off the hands of Shea Moran's incomplete. And Ross Wynn with a good throw.
And again, that adjustment off the motion came in, and you had a defender right behind the receiver, and that broke that up.
And great coverage by the Parish back in as well. And you see into the game, Hilliard Terry the fourth, number 27. And there's a snap to win. They're going to go power toss to Shanks. Wrapped up and brought down. Great technique by Hilliard Terry the fourth. Coming up, putting his face mask in the Shanks chest. He's going to bring it down. The 3rd and 8.
Tackle on the play by number 27, Hilliard Terry the fourth.
Great tackle by Terry. We got another 3rd down.
Yeah, Shanks, I mean, those were long runs in the first half. Unable to get a whole lot of momentum going forward here in the second.
Davis Martin, you see him calling off the blitz, but still Roy crashing the party. Win to his left, on the move, incomplete, trying to get it to Drake Olsen, and in on the coverage that time. Carter Thornton, the youngster, forcing another 3 and out.
Yeah, I mean, force a win to the edge, and he's trying to extend that play, find a receiver on that sideline, and just unable to get his feet planted. The ball's drifting. They're really pressing to keep those conversions going, and it's not working out for Kincaid right now.
And Alex McGinn in to punt it off again. Grayson Bowers back to receive the punt. Standing at the Parish 35. Back to McGinn. Let's see, Bowers with an opportunity to return. He's going to go to his right. Bowers, head full of steam, cuts it up and tackled. Brought down at the Parish 48. We got a flag on the ground. 13-yard return by Grayson Bowers. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. I mean, it was well after the play.
It was just as he went down, as Bowers went down at the 48. I see him talking to the Parish coaches. But that doesn't mean anything. Let's see. Yeah, we got a block in the back on Parish. It's going to move him back. About 15 yards. It's going to put Parish instead of 1st and 10 at the 48. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 36. Jonathan Phillips remaining back in at quarterback. Snap to Phillips. Play action, going to roll to his right. Toss it to Miles McClain. Brought down after a 1-yard gain. And a nice, great tackle by number 17 for Kincaid. That's Jack Archer.
Yeah, Kincaid's nice discipline on that play as it extended, basically snuffed it out, got that half-yard gain or what have you. But that discipline from Kincaid stopped that.
Grayson Bowers in at receiver, bottom of the screen. Just inside of Charlie Pettit and Reed Cave in the slot. Phillips Handed off to Dorian Vaughn, head full of steam, dragging defenders for a first down. That's Dorian Vaughn continuing to run tough and gain those tough yards.
Well, I mean, it's beyond dragging defenders. That was the first initial tackle behind line of scrimmage, and he drug that kid 5-10 yards.
And Phillips remaining at quarterback. 50 seconds and ticking here in the third period. And Parish really getting that ground game going. Those Hogs up front doing the job. Phillips going to go to his left. Miles McClain gets a block. Phillips, McClain dancing, breaks a tackle. Miles McClain to the party. Miles McClain, mama, there go that man. The little brother of Matthew McClain saying, big brother, it's my turn now. But we got a flag and it's going to be holding.
I think you're going to get an illegal block here.
Yeah, they got Grayson Bowers. He picked his man up and just body slammed him. So they're gonna get him for holding.
Touchdown catch by number 14, Miles McClain, is wiped out due to a holding penalty.
And yeah, I figured they were gonna get him. Because it was right in front of the ref.
Well, that it was kind of the free block that got him loose.
And McClain with some nifty running after that. He broke a couple of tackles, danced a little bit, and he shifted into fifth gear.
The penalty brings the ball all the way back to the Panther 37-yard line.
Parish now
Where it'll be first down in 20.
with first and 20 at their 37-yard line. 18 seconds to go now here in the third period. Panthers leading 21-7.
In the third period.
And Phillips in the backfield. Dorian Vaughn next to him to his left. He's going to keep it, follows the block, spins. He's going to get about 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, just unable to bust loose.
And that's how we're going to end this third period, Jim. We are going to the final quarter of regulation. Parish Episcopal 21, Houston Kincaid 7. And what a third period it was. Parish, a 14-0 run after this game was tied at 7.
Yeah, I think that the thing that I drew out of the third period is just the adjustments from halftime and execution from Parish to just stop the momentum. That, Kincaid has had a couple opportunities, but for the most part, been far and few between for him.
And a lot of that has to do with the Parish defense really turning it up a notch.
But really dictating.
Absolutely. We saw Kincaid, their first drive of the game, went down the field, got on the board. And ever since then, Coach Alvaroa, Lucero, and that bunch on the defensive side, they have really tightened down the hatches. Meanwhile, the offense is getting going. And we start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 16 at the Parish 42. Jonathan Phillips at quarterback, handed off. Oh no, ball on the ground. And I think we had a miscommunication. I think McKinney was trying to keep it, or Phillips was trying to give it to him, and he expected McKinney to keep it, and McKinney thought Phillips was going to have it.
Well, it's not really in a situation where you're reading if that end's going to crash. So I would think that he was going to pull it and run that in. But
Jonathan Phillips going back to his receiver spot. You see him bottom of the screen. Logan Lucero back in at quarterback. And no snap. Lucero ready for the snap. And ball over Lucero's head. And that's going to be picked up Brought down inside the 5-yard line. Fumble recovery for Kincaid. That's number 57, Corey Bradford, the senior D lineman. And we got first and goal, Kincaid.
Yeah, Bradford picked up the ball and was looking at the end zone. I mean, I still like to dive on it, take the punt, take the yards, and let the offense do their trick. But
and that was a very, very high snap. Lucero is about 6'3".
yeah, and was having to get the hops out on it, and still over his head. But
and now, first and goal at the 4-yard line. Out comes Ross Wynn and the Kincaid offense. Excuse me, Wynn is not in the game. They're going to go to their full house Wildcat backfield. That's Wayne Shanks Jr. He gets the snap. He's going to get it down to about the 1-yard line. It's going to be second and goal from the 1, and this is what Kincaid does. It's short yardage.
yeah, this is when this D-line earns their money, and they're going to run power at them.
Shanks with it again. Shanks. Stop. No, they're saying touchdown.
They're saying he cleared it.
And Wayne Shanks Jr. with a touchdown run from a yard out to bring Kincaid to within 21-13, 10:35 to go.
And the Falcons have captured momentum really off an unforced error, and you don't want to see that happen. But Parish obviously has to come out and put it behind them. Have that short memory.
Short memory indeed. Alex McGee, extra point up. Extra point is good. Parish 24-21. Kincaid 14, 10:35 to go in regulation. Jim Dixon, game on.
It is a ball game. And these are two state caliber squads, and nobody's going to run away with it. Both loaded with talented players, and these guys are, these guys. Kincaid's going to show up and give Parish a great game, and Parish needs to expect that every outing this season.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now, if you Parish, you see Kincaid has the momentum. Look for that onside kick. Be on alert. Going back to receive the kick deep for Parish is Jackson McKinney, number 0. Joining them back deep is number 15, Harrison Phillips. Up guys, number 2, Kingston Thornton, number 14, Miles McClain. And Parish does have the hands team in.
Parish is looking for
there it is. And this crowd is on its feet. Kincaid folks have gotten back into it. And McGee going to squib it on the ground. Jackson McKinney going to pick it up at the 8. Jackson McKinney patient running. And he's going to be wrapped up, and they're reaching for the ball, but he wraps it up, and he's going to go down at the 23-yard line. First and 10, Parish going to take off. Quick score update up the road, up 290 in Prairie View. Richmond Randall leading South Oak Cliff 20-7 in the fourth quarter of that one. About 8 minutes left.
Well, if you're Kincaid in that situation, I mean, you're going to go down. You got a guy running with one blocker. You're going to ball tackle. You're going to do whatever you can do to strip and hold that momentum.
Crunch time. Jonathan Phillips in the backfield hands it off to Dorian Vaughn. He's going to go to his left, and he's wrapped up and brought down after about a gain of 1. And right there, making the tackle for Kincaid, number 9, Thomas Smith. Number 57, Corey Bradford. Bradford recovered the fumble that set up Kincaid's last score.
Yeah, Smith came in off of coverage, came in, sealed that edge up, and got under Vaughn's pads. Really nowhere for Vaughn to go.
2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Snap to Phillips, rolling to his right. Throws, and that's going to be in the dirt. 3rd down, 3rd and 9. He's looking for Reed Cave on that one. Couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, not the best execution. Phillips on the run, unable to settle his feet, being rushed from the backside and having to rush the ball.
Logan Lucero checking in at quarterback. Jackson McKinney in the backfield with Lucero. Top of the screen, that's number 10, Charlie Petty. Bottom of the screen, Jonathan Phillips, Miles McClain, and Reed Cave. Snap to Lucero, and he's going to head it to McKinney. McKinney a head full of steam. Driving, going forward. And he gets a yard short. They're going to say he's just short a yard. And it's going to be 4th and 1.
Yeah, just short. And they held McKinney up there trying to strip the ball. And that's, this defense is going into that mode. Hey, first tackle, make the stop. Next guy's going to strip the ball. We're going to tackle the ball. We're going to steal a possession.
4th and 1, Parish from their 32. They're going. Phillips. And if they snap the ball, they get a free play and a first down, but they're going to get the play from the sideline. You see Dorian Vaughn offset right. Going to go shift over to his left. Jackson McKinney behind him. Phillips with it. Phillips. And we got, is that a timeout? Timeout is called.
Yeah, they were about to
Parish.
run out of clock on the play clock.
Clock stoppage at 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Parish leading 21-14. 4th and 1 from their 32.
Well, and the thing is, Kincaid came out, didn't really show anything. They're gonna play their lanes. They're gonna play straight up. So, Kincaid didn't tip their hand to give Parish something that they feel like they can leverage after this timeout.
Another score update, North Crowley 26, Aledo nothing. North Crowley welcoming Aledo into Class 6A with a loss. Big game up in Tarrant County. We get back to business here, 8:52 to go in this one. Parish going. Snap to Phillips. He keeps it around left end, got room. Phillips, huge run. And he's going to get that one to the 45-yard line, move the chains.
Number 3, Jonathan Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips, great read on that to come outside. But that whole edge opened up on that. They were, Kincaid was bleeding the dive and played that edge, and he found that to exploit it on the outside.
And let's give a big shout out to the left tackle, Cale Crombie, and the man right next to him, the left guard, Will Davis, sealing that in and letting Phillips get loose. First down, new set of downs, the clock rolling. Handed off Dorian Vaughn. He's got room. He's got 4. It's going to bring it to 2nd and 6. Parish offensive line, very impressive this evening.
Number 5, Dorian Vaughn on the carry for the Panthers.
Yeah, Whitebaker on the pole, not really anything, nothing happening, but you got to wonder, okay, on that pole, that may be that thing that opens up if you could seal that edge quick enough.
We are below 8 minutes, 7:45 and ticking here in regulation. 2nd and 6 from the 49. Parish, Phillips keeps it, dances, and thrown for a 1-yard loss that time. Making the tackle that time for Kincaid, number 17, Jack Archer.
Number 3, Jonathan Phillips again on the clear.
Yeah, Parish needs to put that behind them. They need a sustained drive, and they need to find the pay dirt.
And they say Phillips got back to the line of scrimmage. It remains 6 yards to go on 3rd down this time. Phillips. One back set next to him. That's Dorian Vaughn. Snap to Phillips. Handed to Vaughn. Head full of steam. and he only gets about 3 on that one. It's going to bring it to 4th down and 3.
Yeah, Vaughn, nice push up front. Not really seeing anything, cuts outside. And the Falcons were able to spread the field, bring him down off their short gain.
4th and 3. Clock ticking. We are now down to 6 minutes and 27 seconds to go. And Parish, 4th and 3 at the Kincaid, 48. Phillips, Vaughn in the backfield, McLean, Grayson Bowers, Pettit, bottom of your screen, handed to Vaughn, head full of steam, first down. Right there at the 41-yard line. And Dorian Vaughn, as soon as he gets the ball, he knows what it is. I'm getting the first down, I'm moving the chains, and I'm doing it with authority. We are below 6 minutes to go, Jim.
Yeah, the only thing that brought Vaughn down was that back leg trip up. Nobody really hit him solid, just enough to knock him off balance where it stopped that gain. But nevertheless, first down.
Breaking Rogers checking into the game now, as is Kingston Thornton, who had a big touchdown reception in the 3rd period to stretch the lead to 21-7 in favor of Parish. Play clock is down, snap to Phillips. He's going to keep it, trying to get to his left, dances, and he only gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And Parish trying to drain as much clock as they can. We get it to 2nd and 10. And by the time Parish snaps this ball the next time, it may be close to 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, they are trying to bleed the clock, but it only works out if you get in the end zone.
Got to keep converting.
Got to move those chains.
It's Reed Cave moving to the top of your screen. Charlie Pettit, bottom of your screen. Phillips remaining at quarterback. Jackson McKinney at running back. Fakes it to McKinney. Phillips breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, dives forward. And he's going to get about 5 that time. Making it 3rd and 5.
Number 3, Jonathan Phillips again on the carry.
And Phillips doing a great job about recognizing where the pressures come and know that hole's there to exploit, getting there and getting that little short gain where that hole opened up from the pursuit.
They're saying Phillips' knee went down at a 4-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 6. Jackson McKinney in the backfield with Phillips. Snap to Phillips. He's going to go quick pass. Trying to get it to Reed Cave. Was a little high and it's incomplete. Broken up that time. That's number 6, Malcolm Campbell. Shout out to his dad, Chris Campbell. We had a nice conversation with him pre-game, but that stops the clock.
Again, time for Phillips to settle on that edge, and that thing's money. We just moved the chains.
4th and 6, Logan Lucero in the game. McKinney in the backfield with it. Snap to Lucero, fakes, caught, first down, Reed Cave. Move the chains, young man.
Number 11, Logan Lucero.
And
that's basics. Don't do anything flashy. Get to the target zone on the other side of the chains. Pitch and catch, make it happen.
Lucero continuing to trust the young man, going to him in a big moment in the game and silencing the crowd as this clock keeps rolling. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Phillips back in at quarterback, handed to Jackson McKinney. He dances to the left, breaks a tackle, back to his right, falls forward for another couple of yards. He's going to get 5. Tough running from Jackson McKinney. And Jackson McKinney letting the guys in purple know, hey, you got to get on the squat rack. You gonna deal with me.
Well, we had a little extracurricular up on the top side, and you gotta think the Kincaid, the pressures, the pressure they're imposing on themselves kind of makes it a little chippy.
And now McKinney in the backfield with Dorian Vaughn. Vaughn in that offset left. Phillips, your QB, Phillips. Going to hand it to McKinney. He gets around left end, breaks a tackle. McKinney first down. McKinney, goal line. McKinney standing on the sofa in the VIP section on a Friday night. Gold chains hanging. Touchdown, Parish.
Yeah, McKinney, nice work on the edge. Did a lot of that on his own, but good blocking scheme to get that seal, give him that distance for him to work in. Had two guys to beat, and he did it.
Jackson McKinney breaks ahead for the 25-yard touchdown run.
And 2:33 to go, and what a drive from the Panthers. Preston Gall. Extra point up, and he makes it 28-14. Parish 28, Kincaid 14. 2:33 to go in this one, and Parish with a big boy drive to answer a huge touchdown from Kincaid. They go the length of the field, convert a big fourth down, and then finishing it off with a big touchdown run from Jackson McKinney. And Jim, what a performance and response from the Panthers this evening.
Well, and that drive was everything that you wanted. You kept Kincaid's defense out. You tired them out. You maintained the ball. You had a couple of third down conversions. You didn't lose your discipline. You kept your focus. You knew what you had to accomplish. And mostly you drained clock, and it only works out if you get in the pay dirt, and they did exactly that.
Drained a lot of clock, too. 2:33 to go in this one. And Preston Gall and Parish, they're going to come out and kick this one off. And let's see if Wayne Shanks Jr. is going to get an opportunity to return this, or is it Shea Marines or Drake Olsen, who is also back deep with Shanks.
Field after the kicking for the Panthers.
I'd kick it on to I-10 and make that the best thing I could hope for.
Yeah, because then he doesn't have a chance. And Gall, he's going to pooch kick that one. And they fair catch that one.
Then net out the extra 3 yards and
Fair catch by number 3.
solid play. Parish was hoping to catch him napping, and good discipline from the special teams from Kincaid.
Nate Chambers, fair catching that one for Kincaid. Falcons taking over 1st and 10 at their own 28. And Parish, defense out, trying to shut this one down.
Well, and the defense as of late's been playing great unit ball. They're getting after it. They're disciplined, focused, and they're staying at home. Doing just all you got to do is what you're supposed to do, and they're doing a great job with that.
Your D-line right now, that's Luke Robbins, Santiago Candelas, Steele, Roy, Harrison Terry IV in the game, Davis Martin, Niall Kale in the game. There's a snap to win. Going to go deep on the wheel route. And they're going to get Terry IV. They're going to get Hilliard Terry IV for pass interference.
Just never really got his head around on it,
Yeah, he gets his head around. There's no call. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, Shanks did a good job of recognizing that, forcing the contact.
Absolutely. Great IQ play by Shanks. Niall Kale in the game, as stated earlier, next to Davis Martin at linebacker. Your secondary, that's Luke Johnson on the back end at safety. Right next to him, Johnny Ginsberg. Your corners, Kingston Thornton and Carter Thornton, both who have had a wonderful night. Truth be told, it's been a wonderful night for many on that Parish defense this evening.
From their own 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at their 43 for Kincaid. And Wynn, he's going to pitch it back to Shanks. And nothing doing. And that's number 54. The first man there is Steele Roy, that sophomore D lineman who has been absolutely disruptive. And we're approaching the 2-minute warning here in this one.
Wayne Shanks Jr. on the carry.
As we go to 2nd and 9 for Kincaid. And to the 2-minute warning, we arrive.
Well, Parish, Parish is again, they're making the stop. They're trying to get an extra hand on the ball, trying to steal a possession and put this thing on ice.
Absolutely. And I got to tell you, if there was a game ball that I'm giving out, I'm giving it over to Jordan Albaroa, Coach Jordan Albaroa, and his entire defensive staff, along with the players on defense, for making those adjustments. But honestly, you could give out a game ball either way because Jonathan Phillips, Logan Lucero, with big touchdown passes to Reed Cave and Kingston Thornton. Dorian Vaughn, great running tonight.
A lot of great individual play from Parish and from Kincaid as well. Kincaid, they're stacked with players.
Yes. Jackson McKinney running hard, and the trench play on both sides of the ball for Parish. Parish's offensive line and the defensive front seven have been incredible this evening. As we get back to action, 2nd and 9 at the Kincaid 44. Snap to Ross Wynn, he's got it. Pressure being brought down, and sacked. Steal Roy again, number 54. And great pressure off the edges from the other youngster, Braylon Noyola. We called his name quite a bit these last 2 weeks. And number 33, Brecken Rogers. 3rd down. He's going to hand it off to Shanks, and met immediately and brought down by a host of Panthers. First one there, Brecken Rogers. Niall Kale joined him. Davis Martin right there, Johnny on the spot. 4th and 9.
Yeah, this defense, they are swarming the ball. They're getting off the blocks, and they're getting in there, getting their noses dirty, and wanting to close this thing out.
4th and 9, here we go. Below a minute now. Snap the win. Being flushed around, moving around, trying to find a man, trying to get rid of, brought down, turnover on downs. Look at Harrison Phillips, number 15, coming up from that safety spot, making a tackle, holding Wynn to only a gain of 2 and shutting it down.
Nice speed in anticipation, knowing where the line of scrimmage was and making him commit to that. As soon as that happened, you're off pass coverage. You're then tackling. Good recognition there from that secondary.
Victory formation for the Parish Episcopal Panthers. 43 seconds to go in this one. They lead 28-14. And Logan Lucero ready to start kneeling this thing out. Lucero's got it. A little bit of time, takes a knee. And Jim, that is going to do it as we see the players from both Kincaid and Parish exchange handshakes before the final seconds run off. A lot of respect between these two teams and the players.
Well, I tell you what, this was perfect scheduling for Parish. That they had a week to look at that loss. They could come into this. Kincaid's far from a soft opponent. That's somebody that you can watch as the season projects. And these guys are solid. And they were Parish was tested, and hats off to Kincaid for showing up. But just a couple of things didn't go their way. But you couldn't ask for anything better on the Parish side.
Absolutely. And that is your final, ladies and gentlemen. Parish Episcopal 28, Houston Kincaid 14. And the Panthers, they were challenged this week in practice by the coaches. Offensive line, defensive line in particular. And said, how do you respond to your loss last week? And we found out as they got on the bus, they have not played a home game yet. Both games on the road. The trip last week, an hour ride over to Fort Worth, hour and a half with traffic to take on All Saints, and then they get on the bus, come down here 4.5 hours, probably about 6 with traffic to take on Kincaid. And they respond. An offensive lineman down, but they grew up.
The holes are getting filled.
Absolutely. Holes are getting filled, and we got to give a big shout out to the coaching staff once again at Parish. Great job, guys, and great job, players, for responding and getting the job done. Jim, do you have any final thoughts for us this evening?
Just as I said, great timing on this game, great opponent in Kincaid, and both squads executed. Parish just came out a little bit ahead, had a couple of things fall their way that they dictated, and but great game by both squads, and looking forward to the growth that we're going to see from both teams as the season progresses.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, we say thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Matthew Bryce. That was Jim Dixon. Jim, thank you for joining me on this broadcast. It was a pleasure. And once again, for all who tuned in, for all who put this project together, the engineers, the producers, thank you all. It was a long trip down to Houston, but we made it fun. We dodged the weather, and now we get to go home to our loved ones. Final score once again from Kincaid School in Houston. Parish Episcopal 28, Kincaid 14. My name is Matthew Bryce. That is Jim Dixon. We say God bless. We say game on. And to all traveling back to DFW, please be safe.
Thank you.